Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to doctor and my friend. So for today, I will be presenting about the hybrid grouper or the hybridization. So before that, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Nazril Aidid bin Abdul Halim, and my matrix number is BS 221100 and 75. So this is the content in my slide, which is we got the introduction, result, advantage, disadvantage, recommendation, the conclusion, and the last is the reference. So this is the introduction, which is the target organism is a hybrid grouper, which is the parent is Epinapelus fuscogatatus and Epinapelus lanceolatatus, and it is produced by fertilizing the eggs of the tiger grouper with the sperm of the giant grouper. So this is the taxonomy for the hybrid grouper parent, which is the tiger grouper, or the scientific name is Epinapelus fuscogatatus, and more known as kerapu harimau by local. So the family is Serranidae, the subfamily is Epinapelinae, the genus is Mycteroperca, and the species is Myctoperca tigris. So the tiger grouper or the kerapu harimau is a medium-sized fish which is grow up to 120 centimeter, and it is also distributed throughout the tropical and subtropical water of the Indo-Pacific, and we can find this fish or it lives in rich clear water close to coral or rocky reefs. So this one is also the parent of the hybrid grouper, which is the giant grouper, and the scientific name is Epinapelus lanceolatus, and this fish is more popular by local as kerapu keratang. So for the family is also the same, Serranidae. The subfamily is Epinapelinae, the genus is Epinapelus, and the species is Epinapelus lanceolatus. So the giant grouper or the keratang is the most widely distributed species of grouper in the world, and it is also the species of shallow water and can be found at depth of 1 to 100 meter. So they are found in caves and in wreck, while the secretive juvenile occur in reefs. And this fish is also inhabit in coral reefs and rock area. So as we can see here, this is how the hybrid grouper was made, and the hybrid grouper was produced by fertilizing the eggs of the tiger grouper with the sperm of the giant grouper through the in vitro fertilization technique. So as we can see here, this is the picture of the hybrid grouper. So the hybrid grouper is a new type of grouper, and the first hybrid grouper is crossbred by researcher from University Sabah, Malaysia, in collaboration among the researcher of the Borneo Marine Research Institute of UMS, the Fishery Development Authority of Malaysia, and Kinki University of Japan, that represented by Professor Dr. Shigeharu Seno of UMS. So the hybrid grouper is the one of the most species that popular among the farmer and consumer because of the fast growth, strong disease resistance, and for the good taste. And the hybrid grouper is also high value marine fish. And this statement is related to the statement above, why this hybrid grouper is high value marine fish, because of the fast growth, strong disease resistance, and of course for the good taste. And for the ground male individual can reach length up to 3 meters long, and the hybrid grouper can reach maturity in about 8 months, which is this is 40% faster from the non-hybrid grouper. So this is the general advantage of having the hybridization or the hybrid grouper. So the first one is hybrid vigo. The hybrid grouper often exhibit hybrid vigo phenomenon, where the hybrid display enhanced trait compared to the parent species, and this can result in faster growth rate, increase the survival rate, and improve the overall performance. The second one is for the fast growth. One of the primary goal of the hybridization is to produce the fish with accelerate growth rate, and this is crucial for the aquaculture industry as it allows farmer to harvest larger marketable fish in shorter period, leading to increased production efficiency. And the third one is improve disease resistance. So the hybrid grouper may inherit enhanced resistance to certain disease from the parent species, and this is valuable in aquaculture setting where disease outbreak can be significant challenge. Improved disease resistance can contribute to higher survival rate and reduce the economical loss. And the next one is market demand. So the consumer and the aquaculture industry often prefer fish with specific trait such as rapid growth and high flesh quality. So the hybrid grouper with the favorable characteristic can meet market demand for larger and healthier fish. And for the last one, which is efficient feed conversion, some hybrid grouper may demonstrate more efficient feed conversion, meaning they can convert the feed they consume into the body mass more effectively. This can contribute to cost saving in aquaculture operation. Okay, so for the general disadvantage of the hybridization or the hybrid giant grouper, the first one is genetic concern. And for the genetic concern, intensive hybridization may lead to reduction in genetic diversity within the population, and it has a potential making them more vulnerable to disease or environmental change. And the next one is reproductive sterility. For the hybrid, uh, they maybe have exhibit reduced fertility or be completely sterile, and it can limiting the ability to reproduce naturally, and this is also can make the effort is complicated because it it is complicated to sustain the hybrid population through the natural production. And the next one is environmental impact. So the release of the hybrid grouper into the wild can make the unintended consequences on local ecosystem, and it also can affecting the abundance and distribution of native species and potentially leading to negative ecological impact. And for the next one is market volatility. The market for the hybrid grouper may be subject to fluctuation based on consumer preference, regulation, and perception. Managing market volatility can be challenging for aquaculture producer. And the last one, which is management challenge. The management of the hybridization program require a careful oversight to prevent unintended consequences, and ensuring proper containment, monitoring, and biosecurity measurement can be challenging, especially in large aquaculture operation. So for the recommendation, there are many methods that we can use to having the effective hybrid grouper production, and this is the method which is define clear breeding goals, emphasizing desirable trait, prioritize biosecurity measure to prevent escape and conduct environmental impact assessment, ensure ethical treatment, engage stakeholders, and comply with regulation. Investing in ongoing research, monitoring, and staff training for optimal genetic management, and also adapt practice based on market trend and emerging finding for sustainable and responsible hybrid grouper aquaculture. So with using the method, I think we can have the effective hybrid grouper production. So in conclusion, the hybridization of grouper in aquaculture hold both potential benefit and challenge. When approached responsibly and with careful consideration of ethical, environmental, and economic factor, hybridization can contribute to the sustainability and productivity of the aquaculture industry. So that's all. Thank you very much.